This is Martin Walker with Walker SEO, and I wanted to talk about keywords briefly. And this is just a brief overview on keywords, but I thought it's important to talk about and discuss before we get into local search or talk about other things. And so let's go to, we're in Google. We're just going to type in keyword tool, and this is really a good tool to use. I use it because it's quick and it's free. And if I have to do just a cursory look at a keyword, I'll use this tool. Now, it's important to note that this is only Google. This does not take into account search results from MSN or Bing, AOL, or Yahoo. So let's say I owned a pizza store. And let's say I wanted to know what my keywords to use for pizza. So this is going to tell me two things. This is going to tell me the actual words that people type in, not what you think people type in, not what your friends tell you, not what your customers tell you, not what anybody tells you. Um, it's going to tell you the exact words that people type in. And I don't want synonyms. I want exact words. So I'm going to uncheck that box. And we're just going to go with pizza. And then for right now, this tool has a lot of options to it. And you can really spend some time and click through it. As you can see here, you can this was a location selector. You can select global or a country. Right now, that's as much as you can choose is the country you're in. It doesn't come down to county or city or anything like that right now. I think at some point it may, but right now it doesn't. And the language is English. And so I'm going to talk about this in a second a little bit more. So we're not going to go too deep into this. There's a lot of ways to add the keywords and then download them. But for right now, we're just going to look at this. Will tell you two things: the words that people actually type in to find your product, and it will include relative keywords. And this is very, very important because Google takes into account, these are the words that Google would use to determine whether or not this page was really relevant to a main keyword. Okay, so I'll talk about more about that in a second. So we click on get keyword ideas, and here we go. Now I've already clicked on this local search. Local search means that these is the number of searches that these words were typed in for the United States. And if we change this to a different country, then that's what local means. So that's what they're referring to. They're not talking about the city or the county or the area or MSA or anything like that. It's just the country. And then this will give you a global volume. Sometimes it's interesting, dependent upon your product or service, to kind of look at the difference between a global search and a local search. Sometimes it's just kind of curious. And I'll stay on this little screen for a long time sometimes because what this does is a couple things. If I do have a pizza shop, I may want a pizza menu. That's a very important phrase. And like I said before, pizza is my main word, but these are relevant words. In other words, as far as Google is concerned, these are other words and keyword phrases that are relative to the main keyword, which is pizza. If your website varies very far from these, Google, the algorithm, it kind of comes to the conclusion that hey, it may rank a site higher. There's a lot of other variables, but it may rank a similar site, a competitor site, higher if it uses these words. And this does not take into account local, and so we're going to talk about that too. But you can also see by choosing these words, some of these are marketing decisions. Pizza Hut is a marketing decision. You don't know if the person is typing in Pizza Hut if they really want to go to Pizza Hut or if they just want pizza. It's your decision. It's a marketing decision. You can use Pizza Hut in your keywords, and you'll know that you're going to grab a piece of a giant market. It's very popular, so I'd consider that strongly. Pizza menu, I wouldn't even think about. I'd put that in there right away. I would not put in pizza coupons if I didn't have them. That's another relative thing. Usually when somebody's looking for coupons and they type it in, you want to satisfy the person who is searching. You don't want to put in pizza coupons just to get the hits from pizza coupons and not have any coupons. Same with delivery. Pizza recipe, I would think very closely about not putting that in because this is a different kind of target. It's somebody obviously looking for a recipe for pizza. They're going to make it themselves. pizza locations. So as you go through all of these, you could pick one at a time to include it or not include it. But this is very important to note, and we're going to talk about this later as far as how Google treats these keywords in your search.